Assalamu alaikum and welcome everyone. I am Urooj Aslam and today I want to share a detailed review of Sir Ken Robinson's powerful talk on the role of curiosity in learning. Robinson has always been a bold voice in education, challenging traditional system that focus more on conformity than creativity. In this talk, he emphasizes that curiosity is not just an aspect of learning, it is the very heart of meaningful education. He explains that every human being is born curious. Children enter the world eager to explore, touch, ask questions, and understand. But as they grow and enter rigid school system, much of this natural curiosity is slowly suppressed. Instead of being encouraged to wonder, they are taught to memorize. Instead of being encouraged to ask questions, they are taught to answer predefined ones. Robinson insists that genuine learning begins with curiosity because when students are interested, learning becomes effortlessly. He argues that one of the biggest problems in our education system is that it treats intelligence as something linear and uniform, but in reality, human intelligence is deeply diverse. We all think differently, learn differently, and express understanding differently. Some students learn best by reading, others by doing, some through visual, and some through imagination. Yet, most school structures force everyone into the same mold. This rigidity kills curiosity because students are pushed to learn the right way because instead of their way. Robinson believes that when we ignore these differences, we fail to recognize the countless forms of intelligence hidden within each other. A major theme Robinson highlights in the deep connection between curiosity and creativity. Curiosity is the beginning of creativity because it leads to imagination, exploration, and experimentation. When students are allowed to be curious, they naturally become creative. They think beyond the obvious, they ask unusual questions, they approach problems differently. But unfortunately, most education systems suppress creativity by emphasizing correctness over exploration. Students become afraid of making mistakes, and without mistakes, creativity cannot exist. Robinson reminds us that creativity is not an optional skill, it is essential for innovation, personal growth, and future success. Robinson also speaks passionately about teachers and their true role. Teaching, he says, is not a delivery system for information. A teacher is not someone who simply transfers content from a textbook into a student's mind. Instead, a teacher is somebody who awakens curiosity, who inspires students to explore, wonder, and engage. Great teachers do not force learning, they facilitate. They create environments where students feel safe to ask questions, try new ideas, and learn freely. According to Robinson, teaching is one of the most creative professions, and teachers must be empowered to use creativity to spark the same spark in their students. He also critiques the heavy reliance on standardized testing and exam centered education. When learning becomes about scoring marks instead of understanding concepts, curiosity naturally dies. Students begin to study for survival, not growth. They memorize notes, follow routines, and fear mistakes because mistakes can lower their grades. Robinson argues that this mechanical industrial era model of schooling is outdated and harmful. It does not prepare students for a world that requires innovation, flexibility, and self motivation. He emphasizes that the modern world, especially with rapid technology changes, needs individuals who can think, adapt, ask questions, and learn continuously. And the only way to build such individuals is by nurturing curiosity from the beginning. Robinson's talk also highlights the urgent need to revive curiosity within learning environment. As someone teaching in Pakistan, I find this message particularly relevant because our education system is often dominated by standardized exams, rigid syllabus, and pressure-driven learning. Students are really encouraged to explore outside the box or pursue their natural interest. Yet, whenever curiosity is encouraged, whether in PCB design, analog electronics, Python programming, or AI concepts, students instantly become more involved, more motivated, and more confident. This shows that curiosity is not a luxury, it is a fuel that powers learning. The talk concludes with a reminder that education should never be about producing identical results. It should be about developing individual minds, nurturing their strength, and helping them discover their unique abilities. As a teacher, this resonates deeply with me. I firmly believe that when we encourage curiosity, we don't just teach subjects, we shape thinkers, creators, and innovators. Curiosity gives students the power to learn independently, to explore new fields, to solve problems creatively, and to grow beyond limits. In conclusion, Sir Ken Robinson send message is a powerful call to transform how we view learning. His talk encourages us to move away from the from rote memorization and toward a learning culture built on curiosity, creativity, and individuality. As a Islam, I take this message as both an inspiration and a responsibility to awaken curiosity in my students to make learning meaningful and to value the unique potential in every learner. Curiosity, after all, is not just a spark, it is the light that guides lifelong learning. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Allah Hafiz.